All right, hello everybody. I think I see 6 here. Yep, 6. Oh, I see 23. Don't see no chatters yet. 25. You see that headline down there, Tammy, on the screen there. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Chad. Good to see everybody today. This is bad, bad, bad here, y'all. I done got it figured out. That's wonderful, ain't it? Done got it figured out. Hey, Beatrice. Y'all, I just can't get Tammy in gear. Tammy told me to remind y'all she's gonna do hers at 6 tomorrow night. That'll be Monday night. You know what I wish she'd do? I ain't told her, but I wish she'd get up in the morning, go outside, and make a video for y'all. You know, like some of the mornings, she ain't got to stay on there a long time, you know. And in fact, it might be better if she didn't stay on there long anyway. Hello there, Nicole. See, I don't do as good as she does, y'all. But I get her going. All the news is bad. Hey, Miss Carol. What you doing today, Miss Carol? Y'all don't forget today's Sunday. Oh, Grandma'll be doing a video, somewhere around the 7 o'clock. If she feels like it, yeah. My grandma didn't go to church this morning. Hey there, KK. Danny, thanks for coming. Hey, some people love me, some people hate me. It's all right, I'm used to that. I reckon I will survive. Headed home from vacation. I hear you. Hey, Florida Nina. Yeah, everything's okay over here. The haters are the jealous ones. Is that what it is? Is that what everything's about? All this is jealousy? I know there's not many people like me on the internet, that do videos and stuff. This is bad for Donald Trump, y'all. I can tell you right now, he is caught in a trap, son. Tammy, you don't want to get one of these microphones? You get rich and famous, everybody can start hating you. And it's up to you, Tammy, whatever you want to do. I just want you to get your butt in gear. Life is too short for that. I lost 2 sisters, and my brother has cancer. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, that's. Hey, Tammy, you can get a mic and you ain't got to sit there and just talk nonstop. Danny, or you can too. S Hodges. Hey, no, I don't think so. I mean, if I am, I've never heard of him. What y'all got to do is help me figure something out. Hey, Tammy's over here in the recliner. She's playing her game. She ain't used to getting on video like I am. You know what I mean, doing videos. She's not a talker like me. You know what y'all got to help me figure out? Y'all got to help me figure out why some folks love me, and help me figure out why some people just despise me. You got to help me figure it out. Because I've had that my whole life. My whole life. I tell you when it started real bad. I remember when it started bad. I don't remember it like that during school and all that, But when it started real bad is when I started roofing. And I started making some money. Hey there, Pamela. That's when it started, y'all. I'm going to get to this. I just kind of waiting for some people to get in there. I'm going to be talking a while anyway. I was young, y'all. I quit my meat cutting job. You know, I was drinking. I wasn't a professional drinker. I worked and, you know, like, drank about every afternoon. Sometimes I just drank just a little bit. Sometimes I drank more than what I should have. But I quit my job. And it wasn't no great job. my daddy had told me, to get out of it. I wasn't making much money. I was thinking about that this morning or something other. Oh, I was making I think they was paying me $240 a week. That was before my youngest was born. Which wasn't the worst, but I mean it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't nothing to be bragging on either. I was bringing a lot of people in that meat market. Uh, I really was. This is the shit like that drives people crazy. I'd come back. They'd say, "Now listen at him now. Got everything going good. Now listen at him." That's what people saying right now. Yo, hey, I go to dinner. There was a place right down the street I would eat at dinner, and they had some big chairs in there. And it didn't take but a minute to get there and a minute to get back to work, but I would go up there and eat, and you ain't never seen a place like this in your life. You actually walk in the kitchen. They had a window where you could go to the window and get food from the window. But if you wanted to go in and eat, you walk to the kitchen. And all the women was in there cooking. And Miss Ma Bracel, she would appear she go in there and look at what they got, and they fix your plate, go in there and sit down at this table like what you got at home. It didn't look like no restaurant table, no little square table or something like you see at McDonald's. You sit at the kitchen table. Sit there and eat. Hell, they had a TV in there. And I'd eat and go over there and sit in that recliner. Not a recliner, but a straight big chair. Big old chair. Big old soft chair. And I'd doze off to sleep. And women would come wake me up when it was time for me to go back to work. That's what my problem is, y'all. All the women used to look after me and baby me. That's what's wrong with me. All right. Tammy said that's the truth. Hey, I go back down there to work. I have 5 women waiting on me. Oh, if we was the kind of meat market that we would cut it. Oh, you tell us what you want, and you could get it in the case there. But we would also cut it too. Some of them women was kind of picky, and they wanted their stuff cut the right thickness. I'd say, well, come on around here to the saw here and tell me this right here the thickness you want. And I mean, I was a plus to that meat market. And I mean, hell, they knew it. And women spend, $300 or $400. Women black and white. I messed around there and quit. And I went to work with this man that done roofing. $4 an hour. I actually didn't mind it that much. I mean, man, I was outside. I'd been in these meat markets my whole life. I remember in the meat market, I used to take the trash out just to, not because I wanted to take the trash out. I just wanted to go outside, even if I wasn't but for a minute. I would stand around there and look out, look around, taking the trash out. That's the part of roofing that I liked. And in the morning, we would, all meet at the huddle house and eat breakfast. And we go to work and work like a dog. You always in a different place every day. Well, not every day. Sometimes it might be somewhere 2 days. But you was outside, man. And while I was there, I'm a real fast learner, y'all. Now, listen, here's what the haters saying. Now, there he goes again, saying he's a fast learner. I told you. He ain't all that. Don't you love it? Here's the problem, though, y'all. I got enough of y'all that love me. It don't matter. It don't matter, y'all. I wish it could be the other way, but looks like it can't. So at least one thing, you got the people that love you with you. So I was watching everything, and I am a fast learner. And in 3 months, I done that for 3 months. And went out on my own. I do want to say something. You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Danny. I love you too, Nicole. I swear I love you. Hey, you know, the man that I worked for, he was a playboy, you know. I probably ain't even never told Tammy this. I mean, I'm sure I had. I say, let me tell you something. I was good looking, but see, I didn't know that. I didn't know it. People don't tell you you're good. Your mama will, but she don't count. But I was good looking and I didn't know it. And that man that I worked for, he was a playboy. Now I didn't know it then, but he used to say the damn strangest thing to me. We'd be in a truck. Let me tell you what he said one time. Timmy, read that comment too. I'm gonna stop it. Um, yeah, I got you there, Florida man. Now, now, y'all, you know how I can remember good. There he goes again. He just can't get over himself. I mean, I ain't gonna get up here and lie. So this all this happened. This man said, And I was sitting in there. He said, I can have any woman I want. I didn't know I intimidated him. But I did. Hey, I was young. I was lean. I was dark skinned, muscled up, had a pretty woman. He's a little older than me. And how he might have wished he was Danny Hodges. There that Danny goes again. I told you. I told you he's a narcissist. That was pretty plain to see about this man sitting there telling me that I can have any. Hello, hello. Yeah, I think I'm back. All right, y'all. Am I back? Let me know on chat. Am I back? Hello, hello, hello. I see it on the screen. My computer went off, y'all. It does that every now and then. This computer right here, the screen will just sometimes just mess up, and you have to cut it off. Does that about once every 3 weeks or so. It finally got me, then. Ain't never done that to me live. Stuff like what I'm talking about, y'all. That drives people crazy. Hold on, I'm getting everything. Oh, hey, y'all, I'm telling you, that drives people crazy. But, I didn't know it then. I knew that man, like, said some strange stuff to me. but I didn't understand then. Hey, Chizzy Dawn, let me tell you something. If you want to stay in here, you can. If you don't, you're welcome to leave. I guarantee you I ain't going to be trying to satisfy you. I know how you are. Hey, if you want to be a friend, you can be a friend. If you want to be like you usually are, you can go ahead and get your ass out of here and you can make up your mind whichever one you want to be. I know how you are. Hey, you can come in here and act like everybody else, but you ain't going to come in here if you're getting off. Whatever it was you just said, I know how you are. Tizzy Dawn used to, y'all, she used to get on Steven's video. I don't know what ails her, but she would always make up a reason to get off. I started noticing her. She would always say, well, I'm going to get off because of something Steven was doing. And I got in there and said, look here. If you want to leave, just leave. You ain't even got to tell us you're leaving. Just leave. Hey, she's a real controversial person. I ain't seen her in a long time. She'll go to Cathy's and hey, sometimes she might be with Cathy. Sometimes she might be against her. But I don't know what, I think I know what she needs. I think she needs a Christmas present. One of them kind you plug into the wall. Maybe that'd make her happy. Hey, that man. Hey, I don't mind. I don't mind if she stays in here. But we ain't gonna. I mean, ain't gonna be no. Ain't gonna be no bull. I wish you'd look, Tammy, and see what the statement she said that fired me up just then. All right, here's what she said. Thought I'd pop in, but guess you're gone. You're done. No sound. Have a great afternoon. Look at all y'all still in there, y'all. See, like she kind of tries to stir stuff. I think she needs a man. I think that's what her problem is. She needs a man. Well, I mean, she's like that, Tammy. Well, hello, everybody. Hey, she's kind of trouble, Tammy. That's just how she is. She don't go with the flow. You think like I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. She's been around a long time. She goes against the grain. I went and looked at her Facebook page one time. She had one person that followed her. Hell, I'd be mad too if I was her. I can't help it. Somebody needs to get on here and stop me, y'all. Back to the man, my boss man. I didn't know I intimidated him. I know what he was talking about because he had money. He could get any woman he wanted. I didn't think like that, y'all. Which, I didn't have no money. And I had the woman I wanted. He hired me. When he first hired me, I went walking in the yard where we was going to roof the house. He didn't say nothing. He took my hat and flipped it off my head with his fingers on the ground. But I didn't know that bothered him, that like he was I intimidated him. Man, hell, I was nothing, man. I was nothing. But when I quit, started making money, that's when I noticed a change in people. 'Cause I wasn't making a little bit of money. I went from damn making, that 240 a week to 1,000 a week. Before my kids was born. Or 1,000 might be stretching. I made 800 a week. Like when I first did. I'm talking about when I first started, I was making 800 a week. And that's when people changed. Oh, I was kind of excited. I had a plan. For the first damn time in my life, I had a plan. And I was telling people, I'm going in the roofing business. I'm going to go in the roofing business. I'm going to go in the roofing business. Told Tammy's sister, Dina, I was going in the roofing business. She busted out laughing. I don't want to hear your stuff. This right here is true fact. And she busted out laughing. That was the most hilarious damn thing she ever heard in her life. And you know what, y'all? Things ain't changed damn bit. Do you know what I mean? That's when I was still the same old person, y'all. It's just like being on here. Tammy'd be done had 200 people. And, anytime I say something, y'all, I know y'all think what y'all think. And I about know what you think, too. You don't have to say, Danny, I agree with you. It's okay to just let that go by. Nobody's got to back me up. Hell, I'm out in Florida, Nana, if it didn't ever stop. I'm out wood. Like, hell, y'all, I'm just like, here I am. This is my life. And if my life bothers people, hell, I can't help it. I mean, there ain't no need to get on here and lie about my life. People want to borrow money. I was loaning people money. I bought me a hot rod. Boy, I put me a hot firecracker motor in that thing, boy. Had it built. At the man that builds racing motors. That's all he built was racing motors. Well, I put it in that car, fixed that car up. The women wanted to ride in it. Tammy don't know about the girls that wanted to ride in that car. She would be mad. I ain't never told her the names. And won't never tell her because she'll hold it against them right now to this day. And there he goes again. What, Tammy? Hey, Tammy, you wouldn't like it. I told you the names. You don't care? She don't care, but they act like a bunch of dogs in heat. She's a mess. You remember Judy, Tammy? Had a brother named Duel. There's another. Nah, I just told you like Duel. She does. She was one of the ones, so. That old Tammy, she don't pull me none, y'all. Well, maybe I need to go down there and see her at the store. Yeah, I know she was a friend of yours, Tammy. That Tammy is sitting there like everything's cool. But I've had to grab her a couple times. Son, she'll fight at the drop of a hat now. She used to would. I know I've had to grab her more than once. What, team? Jesus does your fighting. Hey, y'all, that's when it all started. You know, all the half the people love me, half the people hate me. That's when it all started. You know, I didn't understand it. Not then. I didn't understand it. But then, you know, I mean, it was pure jealousy, boy. I mean, I know that now. You know what I mean? I'm 20 years old. I bought that hot rod, had a motor put it. I bought another hot rod, put a motor in it. Bought another hot rod, put a motor in it. Well, that was something I liked. What's up, KK saying, Timmy? Timmy, I ain't telling you for you to read it to yourself. I'm saying it for you to read to me. Hey, Tammy's a sport now. She's a sport, y'all. That's when it all started, y'all. And it didn't ever, I got on here on YouTube and, well, here it is again, Here it is again. Why don't you come get one of these mics, Tammy? I went over to give a woman an estimate, and I ain't never seen that woman. I ain't seen her since. But her husband had just left her. Or I don't know if he had just left or whatever. She was real pretty. I mean, men are fools. And a lot of times I would have conversations with these women. Most time you're dealing with women anyway. And she was like telling me, what he doing is he went and got him another woman or something other. And like the whole time this woman was talking, I couldn't believe how retarded her husband was. 'Cause I know pure gold when I see it. It You can't hide pure gold from me, and you can't hide evil neither. So I know the difference. I was talking to her, and she was kind of mostly her talking, and she was telling me about, some men over there working. She said, I went to get the mail out of the mailbox. She talked like Tammy. She's real country. She said, one of them men whistled at me. I said, he did. She said, yeah, he whistled at me. I said, well, I just don't know about that. Why in the world he would whistle at a pretty woman like you? She was that pretty, y'all. Woman wanted me to roof her house. She wasn't no broke woman. You know, the husband left her in good shape. You know, I mean, he didn't, take her money and take her house. I mean, he just left. And there was another man in the roofing business, and his wife handled, she got to like giving estimates for him. And I don't know what that other woman told this woman, the pretty woman. But I mean, soon she shot me out the saddle. I always wondered what that woman told her. Because I know, like I could see in the dark. I don't know what she told her. But I know she told her something. She lied. That woman was kind of down on me in a little bit. The pretty woman. And that other woman knew it, The other woman somehow or another turned her against me. What the hell's friends for? If you don't think if you don't think people won't go ahead of you and shoot you down, and I can wonder why sometimes. Like, what's the game? Now, there's two different men told me. Dina said, you better watch him. Better watch me. What the hell's the reason for that? What, hey, Slim, what's the reason for that, y'all? Well, hell, watch me. Watch me right here, y'all. Watch me. See, you've had it done to you too. You just might not know it. You might be had it done to you right here on YouTube. Better watch him. I believe people that put people down are very insecure. Seem like to me, y'all, mind is a terrible thing. You know that man that I told me to work for? I knew all the roofers in Dublin. I knew them all. Hell, they all used to come to my house when it rained. We'd play poker. See, I had something, y'all, that I've never been able to explain. There it goes again. But the true fact is, I did have something. They all couldn't. I didn't go to their house. They all come to mine. From all the roofing companies. It was a given that we would have a poker game on rainy days. I mean, I'm out of patience. More patience. Used to overlook everything. Took me a long time to understand. And his jealousy. And them jealous people, if they could say something to stop you from coming in there, they'd do it. It was done to me. My whole adult life. And I can't help it. Yeah, I mean, I would get invited to all the parties. I'd get invited to all the camping trips. I mean, sometimes I went, sometimes I didn't. And I mean, I said, well, if it's a boy thing, a man thing, I said, Tammy goes with me or I don't go. And she'd go and be the honest girl there too. But she was accepted. Everybody liked her. I sure didn't understand that for a long time, y'all. And I be damn, look here, it ain't nothing changed. After all these years, I seen a man get on here one time, y'all. He said, "Why does all the women like Danny?" He said it in chat. Anybody can do what I do. Get on here and talk. Hey, I can get on here and talk free because I don't have nothing to hide. And I don't care what I say. Yeah, I'm a straight shooter, Judy. That's going. That what I've been telling y'all for the last 15 minutes or 20 minutes, ever how long I've been on here. That's been with me my whole life. And then you'll have people trying to shoot you down, boy. Like Tizzy Dawn. She just can't help herself from trying to get under your skin. That's something she can't help. Kathy thought she was a little youngin' for a long time. Hell, we all did. She's 60 years old. She said, and honestly, I want to see that. He went away, but I'm going to look at it on my screen here. Honestly, feel like friends visiting with the Hodges and Miss Helen. Hey, y'all. I mean, there's some people that do mama like that, but like, what's the damn deal, man? I mean, there is people like jealous of grandma. But it's bad with me. And it always has been. I mean, what? I mean, man, what is it? Man sitting there telling me, I can get any woman I want. Well, damn, that's wonderful. I mean, I'm proud of them. Why don't they go tell them women that I can get you? I remember how I felt when he said that. First thing I thought of was Tammy. He said, I can get any woman I want. First thing I thought of was Tammy. I mean, I didn't know where he was coming from. Like, why tell me that? I have never understood jealousy. It's so ugly. You know, I don't have a jealous bone in my body. I worry about over here. Hell, if I want to watch somebody, I watch them. If I don't want to watch them, I don't write no letter. Jealousy is a normal human emotion, but you gotta control the craziness. See, I didn't know I was nobody to be jealous of. And I mean, hell still don't, boy. Like, boy, I'm not, I mean, I ain't sure how old I'm fitting to be. I think 65 years old. 65-year-old man. You know what I'm saying? 65-year-old man. And hell, it still follows me. Please keep being you. People have just made fighting one another fashionable. Meantime, some communities have just gone to pieces with, I'm not gonna break my back. I'm not gonna bend my back. I'm gonna be just like what I am. I'm gonna be just like, I ain't gonna change. Hell, you can't change your personality. You know, good luck trying that. I've seen some women change their personality for a little while, but it always comes back. You need to worry about that. It's the same way with Steven, you know. I have some cougars. Miss Danny, I have some cougars in your chat before. I didn't comment because I didn't want to be deleted. But from here on out, I'm going to just say, wow, some dogs in the. You know, I've heard that before. But I mean, I ain't never noticed it. I mean, I want woman to tell me that, you know. Yeah, I'll tell you exactly what she said. I'll tell you exactly what she said. She said, it ain't the women like Stephen, it's the women like you. What she told me. You know, I didn't believe it, and I still don't believe it. But that's what she said. You know, I've had letters. I've had letters before I didn't even finish reading them. I always thought, people that want to bring you down. It's their damn job and their ambition in life is to bring you down. It won't bring me down. All it'll do is make me talk about it. A.T. I don't know what I'm supposed to get on here and do, and I don't know what I'm supposed to get on here and say. I don't know if I'm supposed to get on here and lie. I'm supposed to get on here and lie about my life so nobody can feel better. I seriously doubt that shit. What you doing? Got my air conditioner on. Hey, Tammy. I still didn't want this air conditioner cut off. Well, I don't know that it'll run all three at one time, will it? Yeah. I got them where they ain't wired the same, Tammy. But if you have trouble, we'll cut it off. Is it arsonist people? I don't know. My mama told me about that, Believe it or not, sweet Miss Helen, it's people's job to break your ass, to bring you down. My daddy used to do my mama like that. And Grandma's tough as hell, man. But he'd keep on. Till they have her crying. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. And once, listen to me, y'all, by God, listen to me. Once he broke her, had her crying, upset, wanting to just leave walking. It was job completed. And when you hurt somebody, y'all, they can't snap their finger and get over it. And they just can't get over it. And they ain't gonna get over it. It has to wear off. And then he done me like that too. So if I'd finally just get pissed off and get up and walk out the damn door. And what I'm trying to get around to is I just don't know exactly how to say it, but I'm gonna say it the best way I know how. And you're gonna have to try to understand. Once he knocked her down in the dirt, he wanted to be like buddies or friends, and we'll go do this and we'll go do that. No, thank you. She just wanted him to shut up and go do whatever he wanted to do, whatever who he wanted to go do it with. Now, I know this because I can see in the dark, y'all. She would take her good spirit, he would break her good spirit. I wanna go with y'all. I wanna go with y'all. I mean, tell me, does everybody understand? Once you done stomp somebody down in the floor, they don't wanna go nowhere with you no more. Thought he had her, boy. I was down there at the poker game one time. Bunch of men down there. You know, the table full, nine players. My daddy said, I won't never forget it. And you know, I'm a firecracker anyway, y'all. Daddy said, you as dumb as your dumb ass mama. Boy, he didn't just slap me one direction. He slapped me one direction and then backhanded me 2 times. You as dumb as your dumb ass mama. So it just wasn't I was dumb. I was as dumb as my dumb mama, see. Understand that. I got slapped 2 times. I turned that table upside down. All the money, all the cards, I turned it upside down on top of everybody. I stood there and looked. I wanted a sumbitch to get up and say something. Just if he had enough balls. I stood there. I'd run. I stood there. As usual. Everybody too They might be pretty tough and all that. It ain't tough while I'm around, see. I knocked everything in my way. Like nobody wouldn't get up and challenge me. I tore the damn place up. Went and opened the door, tore the damn door off the hinges. I was pissed off to the point of no return. The point of no return. I got in my truck. Took me 2 years to get over it. A man told me, this was a big deal. I'm trying to get my stuff together here, y'all. Bear with me. Here's what some of the men told me later. Said you ought not been talking about the boy's mama. Y'all hear me? Said you ought not been talking about the boy's mama. I could have whooped poor man's ass, y'all. I turned the table upside down. I flipped it. On top of it, all the money went everywhere. No challengers. I wanted somebody to get up and say, you son of a bitch. No takers. No takers. My mama didn't do me like that about him. I called her up later. She's just gonna have to leave him alone. Because he would throw cuts in there. Talking, in general talking. That's like what I'm talking about some people. and I knew and understood. But that you as dumb as your dumb ass mama had done it. Called me up, tried to get me to come back, you know. Said the men miss you being here. The men miss me? I don't give a shit about them men. And they didn't give a shit about me. He said the wrong thing. I click, hung the phone up. That's the damn best way you can apologize to me? Is tell me the men miss me? Hell no, I'm glad Mama left. I didn't understand at the time. It messed me up, you know. My brother didn't give a shit, you know. But it messed me up, made me start shaking. You don't see many youngins that shake. I guarantee you, she'd rather be sitting anywhere broke in the middle of nowhere than being with his ass. He thought he was smart, and he actually was. But he's a little too smart. He didn't know when to quit. So here's something y'all don't know about Grandma. You can ask her to do something, but you can't make her do nothing. Even me. And even me telling her this is what you need to do. You don't do it just 'cause you think she should do it. She didn't do nothing. He said, 'cause he said that's the way it is. You know, what a fool. What a fool. Tried to make her think she was nothing. And she was lucky. She was a lucky woman to have him. She didn't feel too damn lucky. You know what I was telling you about my buddy the other day? His daddy gave him a compliment because he broke out in business the same way I did. His daddy said, I didn't know you had enough sense to do that. That was supposed to have been a compliment. What the hell kind of compliment is that? I didn't know you had enough sense to do this. Uh, my brother didn't know stuff when he wouldn't play that. And I mean, he'd get up and walk out. You know what I mean? Like, he was no nonsense. But see, here's what y'all might be missing this right here. I had influence over mama. My brother didn't give a damn about helping Marvin with my mama. You see, a youngin' has influence over their mama. He would try to work on me, so I would work on her. Do y'all understand that? But I didn't, you know. She's just like, Grandma's just like all the other men, you know, forgiving. You know, women's, you know, I told y'all a little about it, you know, like women's really good. They'll forgive you for all your stupidness. She did him, but she couldn't be married. She couldn't be boyfriends. She couldn't be nothing. You know what I mean? She's invited him to come eat Thanksgiving, Christmas. And she told him, you know, she remembers when we had Christmas morning and he left and went hunting. But then she forgave him in time, invited him to Christmas. You know what the woman said? It's a little too late to do the right thing now. Remember that. Because once that woman, and I'm talking about y'all women too, I'm talking about every one of y'all, once them women make up their mind, son, it might take them a little while to get their mind made up. But whenever they get their mind made up, it's made up. And all the king's horses And all the king's men can't get that to change her mind. A little too late to do the right thing now. It just might take a little while to get to that point. And let me tell you something else too. When every damn a woman, I'm talking about a woman, I'm talking about y'all, and they don't give a damn what you do no more, you might even still be married to them. When they don't give a damn what you do no more, it's too late. It's already, you might still be married. It's too late. A matter of fact, she prefer you get your ass out and go ramble where she can have peace. Y'all ever seen anybody like me? And I'm hated for the shit I say, And I ain't telling you a little bit how it is. I'm telling you exact how it is. And I mean, I don't care what woman it is. When she's done, she's done. I'm sorry, don't work no more. Come on, baby, just give me a little bit. No, they don't want to mess with your nasty ass. They done. They rather do without than be with you. That's real life. That's real life, y'all. And that's how it is. You might push them around, make them cry. But you're making that woman tougher and tougher every day. She don't care if you go get 5 women. Matter of fact, don't even worry about coming back. Take the 5 women. Don't even worry about coming home. That's when it's already too late. It's over. You gotta be careful with them women. Us men don't function good without. Dana, you are quite a philosopher. I wish you'd tell everybody else, Jane. Thank you, girl. Wish you'd tell some more folks. Hey, she don't want to go fishing no more. She don't want to go to the stupid race in Talladega. She ain't care about the race. She just want to go somewhere. I'm talking about grandma, you know. And I remember when I was fit to say, us men don't do good without a woman. Well, I mean, we like a runaway train. And I'm talking about me too, y'all. Hell, we're crazy. Every damn, without a woman, every damn dish in the house will be damn sitting over there on the counter. The birthdays, the birthday parties, everything. Man, flopping around. That man be flopping around like fish out of water without that woman's guidance. See, woman keeps a man straight. She don't usually embarrass him in front of his friends, keeping him straight. But she'll take care of everything. Like the movie Mr. Mom. That man found out, didn't he? Hey, thank you, kitty cat. I love you too. You wish you could tell people. And I've been to a bunch of people and told them stuff. Trying to get through to them. Quite a few people, y'all. And outside of YouTube, trying to teach them some sense, men and women. To try to keep them from making the worst damn mistake in their life. And sometimes they listen, and sometimes they don't. I know people that I tried to warn them. You make the worst mistake in your life. I know somebody's doing it right now, y'all. It's the woman. She's got a good man, and being good ain't enough. She's just bruising his ass up left and right. He can't do nothing right to save his damn life. And he don't know how to do no more than what he's doing. And she will never replace him. That's going on right now. And I try to give people, man, a wake call. I like try hard. Just like I'm talking to y'all here. I try hard, boy, to shake them up. Even sometimes try to make them mad. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. If somebody won't listen. See, like somebody like us people here. Us on the outside can see better. We can see, y'all. We see the road somebody's heading. I was talking about my daddy a while ago. His relatives tried to warn him. My granddaddy tried to warn my daddy. He was too stupid to listen. She'd go over there, he had one leg. She'd go right over there to his bed. She'd cut his toenails for him. Talk to him. Doing what women do, y'all. You know, damn, listen. Woman's the greatest thing ever, man. Yeah, sometimes we might get mad with them, but don't sink the damn boat over it. I get aggravated with Tammy every now and then. My granddaddy tried to tell Marvin, and he was, hey, Anita, and he was, when she left, y'all heard me talk about forks in the road. Everybody tried to tell him. That day, that moving van, she let his ass go to work. She already had it planned, son. That damn moving truck come over there, son. When he got home, it was a little too damn late to do the right thing now. She was gone, son. She was what you call free at last. No more mind games working on her. No more. You lucky. That kind of thing. You lucky. You got everything. Hell, a damn babysitter could have done what Mama done. She wanted a little more than a house and a car. Staying home keeping youngins 24/7. She wanted a little more out of life than that. Hey, she got that job at the oil mill. I don't know how else she survived. They still had big Christmases. She would save money all year. You know, the Christmas club thing. And she would make sure we would have a good Christmas by herself. There wasn't no damn man of no kind giving her no money. I was there, y'all. I know what I'm talking about. There wasn't no men. She might have not knew exactly what she wanted, but she for damn sure knew exactly what she didn't want. Ever been like that? Don't know exactly what you don't or what you do want, but you know what you don't want? Hey, boy, she survived. And I mean, things wasn't great from there on out, neither. I mean, she was lied to, you know. But grandma is tough, y'all. And she may not have a brain like Einstein, but she has the ability to figure things out. She's real good at that. She don't jump to conclusions. I'm actually like that. You know, people say stuff to me, you know. I don't jump to conclusions. I think about what they saying. I think about what somebody's doing, and that's how she is. And I mean, it's a little bit of a rocky road, you know, when she left, you know. Hell, she probably didn't know if she was going to make it or not. And he was trying to make it just as hard on her as he could. Got $12 a month child support, and he never paid it. He didn't want her to have no help. And his whole idea was to make her run back to him. And he didn't know these simple things that I'm telling you. When them women's doing, they doing. And if you're too stupid you can't see the light, then you might have a miserable life. Because his life wasn't never the same. The women he messed with and stuff, they wasn't the caliber of women Grandma was. They wasn't even damn half of what Grandma was. They had all been around. He wasn't satisfied. I was there, y'all. He wasn't satisfied. And he would pick on them too. Had a woman down there one time. She was going with a rich man. And she's also going with my daddy. And he knew it. Him and this woman, I mean, they was in on it. You think my mama would have done that shit? She was going and getting that man's money. And he was letting her do it. You know, the caliber of woman was there. He lost the best thing he ever had. And I'd be sitting around there, my dad and this woman. It turned bad. They'd get the fuss and she'd get up, go over there and this cane, walking cane, and open the front door. She'd throw it out in the yard. You went from a brick house and a beautiful woman and a great woman to living in a trailer, living with a whore. A little trailer. She'd get that cane, throw it out the door. This walking cane. I seen her do it about 3 times. I asked my daddy, man, what the hell is it with throwing the damn cane in the front yard? What's the deal? He said that was my mama's cane. And I like, he got what he wanted. He wanted to fight. These women would do it. Mama start crying. These women fight. Like one of them's gonna leave, get the furniture, haul it off, bring it back, put it back in the house, gonna leave again, get the furniture, haul it off, bring it back, put it back in the house. She put it out there one day and it started raining. He's like wanting to get it back in the house. He said, no, just leave it out there. Said, you done wore the furniture out. Move it in and out the house. A lot of this stuff y'all mama don't know about. She don't know about none of it. He found what he wanted, I reckon. And he was messed up from the day that moving van left until the damn day he died. He was messed up. Didn't never get over it. Never get over it. She's for the world now. Ain't nobody telling her how to cook a damn egg. Ain't nobody telling her how dumb she is. She ain't had to watch golf on the damn TV. She's family free. She done good, y'all. See, the woman makes everything work. See, the man can't make everything work. And I mean, I know there's men in chat don't want to piss the men off, but the men don't know what to do without a woman. A woman can make it on their own and keep the house cleaned up and wash the dishes and dry the damn dishes with a rag uh in their foot, on their foot, and a rag with their toes. I mean, they can do it. See, a lot of people think I'm against women. That's so far from the truth. See, y'all, I speak from the heart. I don't understand why the people don't like me, with y'all, I don't understand it. I mean, hell, you want to be lied to? I got something for y'all here. Mr. T, y'all, he's in trouble, y'all. I don't see no way out. Hey, thank you, Dave, and thank y'all for supporting me. I'm trying to get Tammy going. It's hard. She's not a talker like me. People like her a lot better, but she's not a talker, y'all, like me. All right, back to this Donald Trump, y'all. You know, I don't know how. I don't see no way out for him. And it's going to be like what I said, y'all. It's going to be like what I'm fitting to say. Soon he's got his back against the wall. People's having doubt. People that love him is got a question mark. I'm still Donald Trump. But I know what he's facing. It don't matter what happens, y'all, with this Maxwell woman. There's going to be a scar. I'm telling you, if everything falls just like he wants it, like the best possible outcome, going to be a bad scar. You can believe me, even if he has the best possible outcome, there is. There's going to be people that's always going to doubt this. He is taking one hell of a hit, boy. And he knows it. He knows it. You can go look at the videos on YouTube. Son, they tearing him up. He's getting ripped to shreds, son. And I mean, you know, like I'm big time Donald Trump, you know. But not everybody is. This right here is gonna shake him to the core. And he's got this big old ego thing, y'all. Don't be fooled. Public opinion matters to him. Don't be fooled. Don't let him fool you. And this is one hell of a hit for a man like him. He can stand up there and act like, you know, it ain't nothing. I'm telling you right now, he's losing sleep over this.
All we've heard for 2 weeks is Trump and his incompetent cover-up of Jeffrey Epstein and his involvement. So I wanted to make sure that we all knew exactly how deep this friendship went and how it all interacts for where we are today. We'll start with what Donald Trump said about Epstein originally.
I was not a fan of Jeffrey Epstein.
He was not a Jeffrey Epstein. I've also heard quotes where he didn't know Jeffrey Epstein that well. I mean, then he said when they did an article on Jeffrey Epstein, he was a friend. So what's the truth? Let's look at history.
Mark, from what you know.
That's everywhere you go, y'all. The internet is lit up. YouTube, the news is lit up like a Christmas tree. He's the toughest man I've ever seen. But this is working on him. If the Maxwell woman clears him, a bunch of people it ain't gonna clear their mind. We're gonna always have doubt, no matter what she says. That's being put into our brain. And this is not gonna be held back. This ain't gonna go away, y'all. You watch and see. This ain't just a little scar. This is gonna shake his wife up. She liable to even start buying into it herself. I want to tell all the pretty women, it means you. Did you know that? All the pretty women, all the beautiful women, that means you. I appreciate y'all coming in there. I may try to have something for y'all later on tonight on Southern Ideas. Want to go to Southern Ideas and y'all try to subscribe, try to do something to get you where you know when I go live, because, there's not as many people on Southern Ideas live. I can always tell you, like how life really is. I want to tell y'all that grandma, she'll be live tonight under the lights. Around 7:30 or somewhere in that range. Hey, y'all go watch her and support her. Hit the like button, hit subscribe. That woman's been through the war, boy. She went through the war alone. No, nobody's help. Nobody helped her. Nobody I talked to. She don't want to talk to somebody that just hates Marvin. She actually wants to talk to somebody like me. But she couldn't then. And I was too young, but she didn't want to hear from somebody just like hated him. She wanted to talk to somebody that could help her. He said, yeah, you did do the right thing. I don't see where you had a choice. You did do the right thing. You didn't make a mistake. You know she doubted herself. You know she did. Okay, thank you, Living Line. Hey, maybe we can win these folks over. And he ain't so bad. I don't know. I told Tammy, I said, I said, Tammy, I don't mind doing these videos. I said, but not everybody likes me like they do you, you know? I said, man, I don't mind doing it. But for some reason, I can't seem to do it like you can, you know? I want to thank all the pretty girls. They always thanking these servicemen for their damn service. They's actually getting paid to do it. I don't, I ain't taking nothing away, but like, they's getting paid to do it, and they knew what they was doing. What I want to do is thank the women for having to do this and having to do that. I said having to. Having to be a woman when they didn't want to. That's right, Debbie. See, I'll go a little lower than what Mama will. Mama ain't gonna tell you all the stuff I told you. Thank all the silent viewers. I should be on Southern Ideas later tonight, y'all. We just had to see. But I'm gonna be watching Grandma when she does the Under the Lights, I'm gonna be watching her. I won't be watching TV while she's on. I will be watching her. That woman's made out of leather, y'all. The strongest woman I've ever seen. Thank y'all, chatters. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all for everything, y'all. Without y'all, I wouldn't be here. So I want to tell y'all thank you. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.